Happy new month, guys. Happy new month. It's a pleasure having you here. Welcome back to the CSA Forex channel. I remain Tolu. And yes, this is a new month. This happens to be the final quarter of the year 2023. And we have a lot in store for you this week. This is the week of the non-farm payroll unemployment rate. So that means that there's bound to be volatility in the market. So I just want to share a couple of key data that you need to pay attention to, especially if you are trading on the lower time frames as a scalper or maybe even intraday trader. But basically, we always say before you cross over to your technicals, you always need to ensure that your fundamentals is good to go. And this is the fundamentals here from the website forexfactory.com. There are lots of websites where you can get calendars from, but we prefer the Forex Factory, simple and straightforward, right? And now this is the calendar for this new week. As you can see, October 1st to October 7th. And you can see October 1st, nothing here. It's a Sunday. And then, of course, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You have a look at it. We have key data for the USD. So we need to pay attention to the USD for this week. The USD for Monday, and then Tuesday, and then Wednesday, and then Thursday, and of course, Friday, the non-farm payroll, right? The NFP. Very key data that we need to ensure that we fully pay attention to, as there's going to be fresh volatility in the market, and this fresh volatility is going to lead to the likes of spread increment. So you need to pay attention to that as well based on your broker. You also need to pay attention to the likes of slippage. Slippage is something that occurs from time to time. And trust me, because this week is bumper packed, and you can see with the impact that we have here, red, showing you that from Monday to Friday, it is going to be on the volatile side. Now, before Friday, the non-farm payroll news coming out at 1:30 p.m. UK time. Before that time, we have other news like the ADP non-farm employment change. You also have the job openings and a few others. The Fed Chair Powell will be giving a speech, will be on the wires on Monday. So trust me, it is indeed packed. And if you want, you could also check the previous outcomes for the non-farm that we had earlier, right? That was earlier last month, September 1st, October 4th, and so on. And you can see the figures that we have here. Based on the figures, whether it is good to go for buying or good to go for selling, whatever the case may be, trust me, it is going to be volatile. But this is just a quick one, just to give you a heads up on what we have in store for this week, right? So that means make sure you protect your account accordingly. Make sure that your risk management is good to go. And when we talk about risk management, we're always talking about the risk, number one, right? Because at the end of the day, you have the risk and the reward. But you need to ensure that the risk is well taken care of based on your volume, based on the volume, right, that you are using, which is also the lot size. So your volume lot size needs to be in check, right? Make sure that is good to go. And then, of course, always make sure that your stop loss is in good place as well whenever you place trades, especially for this week. And if you are uncertain of the market directions, right, you don't have any bias whatsoever, then the best thing for you to do is what? Is to stay on the sideline. Because trust me, a lot of traders, I hope it won't be you, but trust me, a lot of traders this week, without a doubt, are going to end up crashing their accounts, are going to end up losing a whole lot of money. So you don't know what you're doing. Best thing to do is to stay aside. You have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm going to be signing out now. I want to say thank you for joining me. Don't forget, fundamentals needs to be checked before you cross over to the technicals, and that's why I'm not even looking at charts for now. I want you to just pay attention and start to get used to checking the calendar before you check the charts. Very key, very important. Market analysis has to do with fundamentals and technicals. Most of us focus on technicals. Well, that's good, but you need to also be aware of what's happening out there that could cause volatility at certain days of the week, at certain times of the day, and so on. But thank you guys. Do enjoy the rest of the day. Make sure you trade safely. Cheers.